The life of a celebrity is not always glamorous, and the pressures of fame do not always come without consequences. Over the years, there have been many celebrities who have been arrested for various offenses. However, not all of them committed serious crimes. Are there any celebrities that went to jail or are currently rotting in jail? Seeing celebrities whose legal woes have landed them in prison is a sobering reminder that what glitters is not always gold. Some of these celebrities that went to jail were able to turn their lives around, make a comeback, and build successful careers. Even though they live freely, they remain people who went to jail. Usually, celebrities feel they live in their world and abide by their own rules. Some famous celebrities have gone to prison on charges ranging from tax fraud to sexual assault and even murder. Below are the famous people who went to jail. Robert is a celebrated American actor. In 1999, he missed a harmful substances test and was sentenced to 3 years in jail. Downey served for a year before he was finally released. Despite being arrested several times for substance abuse, he starred in several films, such as Avengers and Iron Man. Martha is a businesswoman, writer, and actress. On June 4, 2003, she was vindicated by the government on 9 charges relating to insider trading about stock she sold before the price went down. Martha pleaded guilty and served 6 months in jail. She currently runs her TV show, The Martha Stewart Show. Tim Allen went to prison after attempting to traffic over 650 grams of harmful substances in 1978 at the Kalamazoo International Airport in Michigan. He avoided a lifetime in prison after giving information about other dealers. He ended up serving about 2 years and was paroled in 1981. At 16 years old, Mark harmed 2 Vietnamese men, and the offenses were found to be unprovoked. After pleading guilty to both counts, he was sentenced to 2 years in prison but only served 45 days of that sentence. He is now a celebrated actor and a successful businessman. In June 2012, Amber was sentenced to 5 years in prison after violating probation for felony harmful substance possession charges in 2011. She served a little over a year and was released in early November 2013. Tyson is arguably the greatest heavyweight boxer of all time. He was charged with assaulting his ex-wife and an 18-year-old. He was sentenced to 6 years but was out after 3. To this day, Mike Tyson is known as the baddest man on the planet. He reigned as the undisputed world heavyweight champion from 1987 to 1990. Lohan is an actress, but drinking and using harmful substances dominated her life. She was arrested numerous times for driving under the influence of alcohol. She has been to jail 3 times but has never stayed there for long. Wesley was put behind bars in 2010 for willful failure to file federal income tax returns. He was released in April 2013. He continues to star in several TV shows and movies, with his recent Coming to America released in 2021. He also appeared as Doc in The Expendables 3. In 2013, Brown was sentenced to 131 days in prison for violating his probation for assaulting Rihanna. He was released in June 2014 after serving 3 weeks of his term. He was later sued for allegedly assaulting a woman in Florida. In 1998, Tommy served 6 months in county jail after being arrested for kicking Anderson during an argument. He served 6 months in county jail for the incident. Lee went on to have a prolific music career as a solo artist. In 1994, Simpson was accused of murdering his ex-wife, Nicole Brown, and her new partner Ron Goldman. Somehow, he was acquitted of the murders. In 2007, he was found guilty of armed robbery and kidnapping. He was sentenced to 33 years but ended up serving 9 years and was released in 2017. On October 15, 2019, the Oscar nominee was found guilty of paying someone to proctor and correct her daughter's college board testing, which resulted in an increase of 400 points over what she had earned on the SATs. She was found guilty and was sentenced to serve 14 days in jail. Lauren served a 3-month sentence for tax evasion and was released in October 2013. She quickly returned to music and dropped a single on the eve of her exiting jail. At just 10 years old, Trejo was arrested for the first time. He would later spend another 11 years in and out of prison for robbery. In 1965, he was caught selling harmful substances. He was sentenced to 5 years in jail. James was sentenced for assault, possession, and domestic violence. His most publicized arrest was being convicted for carrying an unlicensed pistol, assaulting a police officer, and other offenses. He was sentenced to 6 years but only served 2.